And as we prepare for Memorial Day and mark Military Appreciation Month, we are shining a light on the challenges that military members are facing, not just while serving, but also during their transition to civilian life. So we're bringing in live here Marine veteran Cody Wall, who overcame just immense challenges, turning tragedy into triumph. And joining us now live with his doctor, Dr. Brandon Crawford. Thank you both for being with us this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, we're really glad we can have this conversation. Cody, let's start with you. Thank you for your service, first of all. And then can you tell us a little bit about just your story? We talk about the challenges. Can we start with that?
So it happened probably 5 years ago. I was recently honorably discharged from San Diego, where I was stationed. And I was discharged in September, October, and then the accident happened in April of that year. So it was like I was finally free, but then some bad stuff happened, you know? Wasn't very fun.
Wow, wow. We're looking at some of the video and pictures during your treatment and rehab. Dr. Crawford, before we get to you, Cody, can you just tell us, we're seeing some of the pictures of you going through treatment. What were you suffering with?
So in the beginning, a lot of it, I was really kind of just out of my mind, just kind of there. I was there, but I wasn't there, you know? So it was kind of just going along with the flow, but I didn't know what was happening.
And Dr. Crawford, you have said that you've really leaned on Cody's military experience and also his toughness during his treatment and recovery. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. I've worked with several different types of military personnel, veterans of all types, and what I can tell you is that their work ethic, their ability to overcome, and just that military training absolutely enhances outcomes with any type of recovery. And so I greatly enjoy working with these people because they're just a different breed and we get better outcomes with them.
And we know the severity of Cody's injuries. I have him here, inability to walk, speech issues. At some point, I have noted here that he had just fairly slim chances of survival. What has been some of the triumphs after this in the recovery process?
Yeah, well, I mean, Cody came in, it was after a traumatic brain injury. It was rather severe. But through all the different types of rehab strategies that he's gone through, and then when he showed up to me, well, he says that he was not in a wheelchair. He wanted to get up out of the wheelchair because he didn't want to be in a wheelchair when he walked or came into my office. But I'll tell you, he didn't walk into my office. He stumbled into the office just because he's so stubborn. But, you know, he's made so many major milestones. He can walk independently. He's driving. He's now going to school. He's actually going to do functional neurology, like what we've done with him. I mean, he's made major recoveries. It's been amazing to watch him be a part of.
Oh, it's amazing to hear. That makes me so happy to hear about just how far he's come. Cody, let's turn back to you here. What message do you have for other military veterans and their families and people who want to help others in their recovery?
The one thing I want to tell them is, don't listen to no, because I was told plenty of times how you're not going to get better, you're never going to recover. And if I were to listen to that, I would be where I was. So you got to keep pushing and don't listen to any naysayers, because there's a lot in this world. Just find the good people and tune out the bad. And that's what I want to tell people. It's just got to keep on to go on, you know?
Cody, I love that message. And you talk about the good people and our military members, families, those serving us are those. So thank you so much for just sharing your story with us and being here with us. Dr. Brandon Crawford, thank you, a functional neurologist. We appreciate your time. I know you have some appointments coming up. Cody, a Marine veteran, thank you for your service to our country. We appreciate you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.